Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Good afternoon, people. We are back for another episode of
What You Cooking?
And today what we have prepared for you, or what we're going to prepare for you, is homemade
Spaghetti and meatballs.
spaghetti and meatballs. We eat so much Italian food, I think I'm Italian. Or maybe Mexican. We're gonna start with our sauce. We're gonna make our sauce from scratch. I thought that it would be a neat little thing to try. It's gonna be the most banging spaghetti and meatballs you ever had in your life. I guarantee it. I used about 2 pounds of tomatoes. That should be enough to cover, hopefully, 2 pounds of, or a pound of turkey and a pound of ground beef. Now that I got that cut, I'm going to cut my onion in half, because we're going to use this onion in both the meatballs and we're going to use the onion in the tomato sauce. So I'm going to use half of it in the sauce. I have a bunch of onion. We're going to actually blend these tomatoes. We're going to cut these onions up as thin as possible, as thin as we can get them. Like that, like that. Okay, when you're cutting like this, what you got to always remember is to keep your fingers out of the way. You see how as I'm cutting, I'm backing my fingers up? You see that?
Yeah.
Keep your fingers out the way.
You don't cut your fingers.
Because you like having fingers, don't you?
Yeah.
You sure?
If you don't have no fingers, you probably won't be kind of able to grab something. It'll probably be hard.
Well, they have technology nowadays. Bionic arms. Have you ever heard of the Bionic Man?
No.
What about Jax from Mortal Kombat? He doesn't have real fingers.
Yeah.
But he can still punch pretty hard. Would you ever want to trade your
No.
trade your normal arms for Jack's arms?
No.
Yeah,
Never.
me either. Okay, so take this and I want you to put it in that pan right here. We're gonna do something called sauteing our onions. Now I got, this is 2 whole garlic. I don't know if you call them garlic cloves or what. 2 whole things of garlic. I'm gonna cut half of this up and, ooh, the onions got my eyes watering. Ooh.
Make it cry.
I'm gonna cut half of this up and saute this for our sauce. Woo! Sheesh, if I could see. Go ahead and take that pan and put it on the right side. Very, very careful. And turn it this way. I always keep the handle poking that way out of the way, so if you walk past, you won't knock the
Thing over.
Yeah, knock the pan over.
Cold.
All right, a little bit of olive oil on the pan. I like how you're working your wrist there, son. Looks like you've done this before. You practice in the kitchen?
No.
You be down in the kitchen cooking when I'm asleep?
Nuh-uh. Well, I know how to cook a burger.
You know, how you know how to cook a burger?
You taught me.
All right, so the onions have been sauteing for a few minutes. What I'm gonna do is add these beautiful garlic cloves. You know why we eat garlic and everything?
No.
Because it keeps the vampires away.
Yeah, and then the vampires don't like the sun either.
Yeah, I'm part vampire. Did you know that?
No.
So that makes you mix. Okay. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of salt. Hit it with a little bit of pepper. Like that. Till it gets brown. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and blend up the tomatoes. Go ahead and add our garlic and onion mix, and we're gonna add our tomato mixture
Into the pot.
into the pot. That is very pink.
Yeah, it looks like a pink slushy.
Pink slushy. All right, and then what we're gonna do is chop up some mushrooms. Chop up some mushrooms. Scoop that up and add that to the mixture. We're gonna chop all this basil up, just bunch it up like this. So we're gonna add this, and then we also gonna add some rosemary. I'm gonna just put that whole rosemary thing in there. A little bit of thyme, a little bit of sage, fresh sage. Okay, last thing we wanna add is some tomato paste. Looking a little more reddish. How it's supposed to look. What you think?
Yes.
Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna turn this fire up a little bit. I'm gonna put it up on 4. We're gonna turn the fire up to Roddy Rich a little bit. Roddy Rich about 2 years ago. Get a little hot. And then once it comes to like a simmering boil type of deal, I'm gonna turn the fire down. Now that looks good. Okay. I ain't even gonna cap. See how that look? That look like it's supposed to look. Give it a smell test and a simple taste test. How that smell?
Good. Like tomato sauce?
Like tomato sauce. So that means we must be doing our thing. Must be doing a good job. I am gonna add a little more of this Italian seasoning to the deal. And what this is just rosemary, thyme, sage, and some oregano. Put a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna add some more
salt and pepper.
Salt. About that much.
And some pepper.
And some pepper. About that much. Who needs to measure anything in the kitchen? Why? Just do it till it tastes right. That's what I think. You add stuff until it tastes right. But we still got work to do, son. All right, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so I'm gonna whip that up a little bit and I'm gonna just taste it just to see if this tastes how we need it to taste. Taste a little more. Did that taste spaghetti saucy?
Yes.
I think we need a little more salt. That's pretty good though.
Yes.
That much. Not that much more. That's good. That's some good sauce. I think that tastes better than what we get in the store. So what I'm gonna do now is cover this up and let it slow simmer, slow cook. Generally, I'm supposed to do it for about 2 hours, but these kids are hungry and we ain't got that time.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, actually, I forgot one ingredient. So we got some Cabernet Sauvignon. Do you know what alcohol is?
An adult drink?
It's an adult drink, but when you actually cook with it, I'm just gonna add a little bit like that. Some red wine. When you cook with it, it actually cooks the alcohol out of it. When you cook with wine or any kind of beer or anything, there's no alcohol in it. So calm down, son. You're not getting wasted too much. Okay.
Okay.
A little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. Let me give it one more thing. That tastes very Italian. Arrivederci. Maserati. Quattro porte.
What is it?
Or Ghibli. Alright, so we're gonna let that cook. And we're gonna get started on these meatballs. Get this ground turkey. Go ahead and pull that out of there. That ground turkey.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. And then put it in the bowl.
Munch it up, crush it.
Just pick it up and then kind of break it in there like this. See how I'm breaking it apart like that? Yeah, break it apart. Okay, the trick to not burning your eyes when you're cutting up an onion is to cut off the crown and the butt first. Cut off both of those when you're cutting the onion. You might still get a little teary-eyed, but it kind of minimizes the damage, so to speak. Because if I didn't cut that part off right now, I'd be over here like, I'd be looking like that. Cut my thumb off. All right, so, okay, let's start adding.
That?
Yep, start adding that. I'm gonna chop up the rest of this basil right here.
You done put it in the pan?
Okay, I'm gonna add some pepper, a lot of pepper. I'm gonna add some salt, good amount of salt, and then some more of this Italian seasoning, which is, like I said, rosemary, thyme, sage, and a little bit of oregano. I just got a stick of mozzarella, or this is not a stick, what do you call this? A block of mozzarella cheese, and we're gonna shave that right into the mix. Okay, it's looking good, buddy. Looking good. What you want to do? Turn the handle away from yourself.
Oh, yeah. My arm is falling asleep now.
Your arms is falling asleep. That means you need to do some push-ups, dude. All right, now I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs. This is Progresso Italian breadcrumbs. I'm gonna add
A lot of it.
that much, about half of it. Half the thing, some breadcrumbs. Yes, Lord. And then we're gonna add our onions over where you want it to fall. Use that to scoop it out.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna add 4 eggs. No, Amir, that thing is hot. Why you gonna put it over by me? Get it. All right, we're gonna add 4 eggs. Do you know why you add eggs and stuff?
No.
Eggs help everything stick together. All right, it's about to get real messy right now. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of milk. Not that much.
Don't get us fired,
Now
man.
we're gonna mix it all up. This is about to get nasty. All right, come on. Help me. Yeah. Yeah. The onions is hot. The garlic is hot. This is nasty.
Yeah, it does.
It feels
look
disgusting.
nasty. It feels all gooey.
Yeah, it feels pretty nasty. It's gonna taste good though.
Yeah, it's gonna taste bussin'.
It's gonna be bussin'.
Yep.
Like trouble bussin'.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
No.
You wouldn't. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. Good right here. Okay. Now we had a few technical difficulties. We had a few technical difficulties, but we worked them out. All right. So what we are doing now is rolling up our meatballs into about golf ball size meatballs. All right. And that's what we got going on here. It smells delicious in here. We still got our sauce on simmer down, because we doing too much in the kitchen. You're doing too much, son. You're doing a whole lot.
Not
proud.
enough.
I'm proud. Got my little man in here working, putting this together like so. And I think we're gonna have us a delicious, scrumptious
Spaghetti and meatballs.
spaghetti and meatball Italian dish. I think the Italians will be proud. What you think?
Yeah.
So here's the part where we cook our meatballs. Okay. Now you can bake them, which would be cool. I thought about deep frying them, which would be very unique. But what we're gonna do is what everybody else does. We're just gonna stick to the script here. All right. So I'm gonna put them close together in here. Now the oil is not yet hot.
Make
We're
a
just
circle.
gonna let it heat up. All right, little man, we almost at the finish line.
Yeah, we
Okay.
are.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some tongs and I'm going to attempt
Flip them.
to flip these over. Oh, I don't know if it's time yet. Ah, those are looking
Yeah.
good. What you think?
Yeah.
Think they're looking good?
Yeah.
Our meatballs are good and cooked, browned on each side. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add these meatballs into our sauce, let these cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we will be completely done, folks. So that's what we're gonna do right now, is add the meatballs to the sauce. Oh, these are extra crispy. These over here, extra crispy salad.
And a little bit burnt.
You said a little bit burnt.
Yep.
That's all right. A little bit of burn ain't never hurt nobody. All right. Can we appreciate just how beautiful that looks? Just how roasty. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at how delicious that looks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think we did it. I think we did our thing.
And it smells good too.
It smells wonderful.
Ooh.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. All right, son. Here's your fork.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's my fork. And wait, on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
All right. See how this is gonna taste. A little bit of that. And just taste the meatball first. That was very flavorful. Very flavorful.
And very delicious.
Noodles with it. No, that's how you make homemade meatballs and tomato sauce.
Homemade spaghetti?
Look at him. He ain't even paying attention to the video anymore.
I'm so hungry.
All right, folks, that's it. Thank you for returning for another episode of
What you cooking?
And we out.